my wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Footy on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers, so what? Want you a cookie? I got promoters throwing shows so they can say that they booked me. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and looking. No race, I went easy cause the pace I be pushing. In the store, I'm like, they like Rico with you. I'm better than all the rest. Not a drill, ho, it's not a test. You need to roll out cause you acting too hesitant. I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent. Singing to the fans like they Jasmine Sullivan. Too big, I just popped my rubber band. What? On my, what? It don't matter cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my, what? It don't matter cause I'm steady counting.
We come to you from the opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds. With the agilities of a guard, he can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
LeBron James sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Davis. Kuzma. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge them? Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here comes the screen. Terrific vision. Finish that. To Davis. Count the basket. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Marcus Smart. Tight space with the crossover. Anthony knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Walker. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. To James. LeBron James. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
LeBron James looking good. 4 for 5.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Number 7, JaVale McGee.
to Hayward. JaVale McGee sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
James. Not done yet. JaVale McGee to James. JaVale McGee to James. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. LeBron James. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Brad Stevens will change up his lineup.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Boston.
And count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And draws the foul.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Brown into the front court. Right now, down 7. Runner here won't go.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
Come on. You knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. To Caldwell Pope. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2.
Number 3, Anthony Davis.
LBJ with it. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Passed it off. Whoa, what a finish. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Here comes the screen. James buries it. It's a 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Brown with it up top. Trailing by 10. Anthony Davis swats it. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own.
Number 14, Danny Green.
JaVale. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D. This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I, we're Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Brown into the front court. They find themselves down 10. To Kemba Walker. To Cantor. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Enes Kanter trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. And he can't convert the free throw. To James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Across the timeline, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. And the Lakers have the rebound. To Caldwell Pope. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. 2 for 2 on that trip. Walker with the basketball. Down 12. Gets it in the left corner. Had a chance, but it's no good.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
LBJ.
Double.
No good.
Good boy. He works hard.
Brown with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Cantor. And it's Cantor above the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Down for McGee. Shot from the lane won't go. Into the front court, it's Walker. Margins 8. Trying to cash in. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Davis. That no good, off the mark. And the Lakers clear. To James. 4-3. Not that time. Brown into the front court. Down 8. Count it.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and, most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
We couldn't have done it without your support. If you would like to participate in an upcoming event, you can register at our team website for more details.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Deep right corner. Rondo into the front court. Up by 6. Beyond the arc for 3. It's Cantor with the board. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Ed, here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
To Caldwell Pope. Cousins. James. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And count the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Celtics have it. To Hayward. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. To Marcus Smart. Nice canter. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7.
Gotta get through the screen.
Walker to Marcus Smart. And scores. Strong take.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Come on, help, give me out.
LeBron James with the rock. To Davis.
My ball.
Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Hayward. Anthony Davis rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I think the defender had absolutely 0 chance on that play.
Hayward to Marcus Smart. Screen coming.
Screen on your left. You got the mismatch.
Goes to the right side. Has a chance. Tatum's shot no good. Across the timeline comes James. His guys should be able to get the final shot. DeMarcus Cousins tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. So far, it's been all Lakers.
The Lakers entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Celtics have it. Short jumper misses. To Davis. And the finish. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Stuffs it down with authority.
What a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Has a look. Wide open look won't go. LeBron into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. No good. Defense catching a break there.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Runner here won't go down. James into the front court. His guy's up by 15. The monster stuff.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
To Walker. Tatum. Anthony Davis with a piece.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
From the painted area, won't go down.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Walker into the front court. Down a bundle. Lakers come up with it. Davis sets him up. To James. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. Timeout Boston as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. He knows he needs his bench. Brad Stevens turns to his reserves. Got it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Boston with the basketball. Walker. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Great feed. Davis. To James. Trying to cash in. Shot by James off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
To Hayward. The drive. Right to the basket. Anthony Davis with the block. And his canter. He's now 4 for 6.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Danny Green to James. Kyle Kuzma. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Whoops. That won't go. Ball's controlled by Boston. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Hayward to Kemba Walker. Lets it fly from long range. They need something to go down. It's no good. And his canter. He's now shooting 5 for 7. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. James gets it in the right corner to James. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good. To Caldwell Pope. Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up with the Lakers in command. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the 4th quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Kemba Walker, defended by Cousins. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
It's James controlling the offense. Easy path to the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
James.
Get down. Half court. Here it comes. Here we go. I got him. Here we go. Me and you.
Over to the right side. Cousins to James.
Oh, I got me one.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Nice pass to set things up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Has a chance. Jumper's good.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guy's down big. JaVale McGee. Huge block. Los Angeles, they have it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
It's LeBron with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Walker with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air. Scooped up, going the other way. Danny Green.
2 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Lakers have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
McGee powers it through.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Short jumper stays out. JaVale McGee to James. Stuffs it down with authority.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Walker. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Hayward. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron. To Hayward.
Screen coming, screen. Cutter, get a tag.
Fires the 3, and Gordon Hayward knocks down a wide open look.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
He was hacked. They let it go. To James. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. DeMarcus Cousins. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening. The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers put on a show in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, you ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, you ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. See word, made a dream work. See word, made a dream I sick of nobody, no time for no party. Gotta feel my only son, gotta feel my little daughter. She cherishes everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything I ever bought her. Hitting in every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up shorter. No time to bother, don't even bother. Oh, what your and my kids ever bother, yeah. I share some things when I rush. Be hurting inside, no one notices. Can't let them give me no notices. Just skirt on the ladder, no blowing that money, ain't talking no win. My piece is hitting like I got a pin. I know these don't want me to win. When it is age, become a trend, yeah. I rob them on, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob them on, cause I know they're down for me. I rob them on, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob them on, cause I know they're down for me. See word, made a dream work. See word, made a dream work. See word, made a dream work. See word, made a dream work.
Lady sister, maybe couple, but it's all good with me. They say that I've been in my A in and out of the state, but I bring the whole hood with me. All of my spinners be loaded, all of my be loaded. Woo! All of my be going at me, that the whole crew and they know it. I start taking and start seeing differently, but just like I noticed. They smile in my face, but top behind my back, I be coolin', act like I don't know. Act like it don't bother me, but it be bothering me. Honestly, I wanna know why. You act like you with me, act like it's love for me. Sit right up me outside. That's a flag on the play. You out of bounds, out of place. I can tell you mad by your face. Supposed to be my man, why you hate? Seem like same by the day. So I do my thing, I do it. It's only a few room left, I don't treat them different, love them all the same. Teamwork make the dream work, but you gotta be a team first. You ain't seen hurt, you ain't put in work, you just wanna rock the team jersey. Wanna be first, you ain't verse, you just quit on me like you was worth it. I can't even lie, yeah, that hurt me. The red is short.
I rob them on, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob them on, cause I know they're down for me. I rob them on, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob them on, cause I know they're down for me. See word, made a dream work. See word, made a dream work. See word, made a dream work. See word,
It's filthy.
made a dream work.
And welcome to Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, final year for the oldest building in the NBA, but no doubt, over these decades, there's been no shortage of excitement.
Oh, when I think about Run TMC, you think about the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and then the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond.
As good as it gets. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. To Butler. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Curry to Thompson. Cauley-Stein. Pass stolen by Miami.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
To Butler. Here's a chance from long range. They dare Jimmy Butler to take it, and he makes them pay.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here comes the screen. Curry. His first effort off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To the basket is Butler, but he can't finish.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Curry. Finish that. To Butler. And stuffs it home. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Down low, Cauley Stein. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Dragic matched up with the two-time MVP. And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Stepping in for the Miami Heat, number 0, Myers Leonard.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 5.
Dragic. Man, he's shifty. Tough defensive assignment. Goran Dragic. With the answer.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Livingston to Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Knocked loose. He'd come up with it. Nothing going here on that drive. Won't go down. To Thompson. Beyond the arc for three. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
The first foul in the last 2 minutes. Into the game for the Golden State Warriors, number 22, Glenn Robinson.
Dragic. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Livingston. To Alec Burks. For three. That won't go. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Shot by Jones, no good. Livingston to bring it up. Down 4. Driving right to the basket. Livingston. Looney's shot won't go down. Here comes the screen. 17-footer at the buzzer. It's good. At the buzzer. He got We played one with the visiting Heat out on top.